the last episode today of the affiliate park stream here. I know I'm playing a little bit later than usual. It's got a little busy up front in the morning, but a bunch of last minute stuff for a lot of stuff in my personal life, so I'm very, very excited. We're joined here by Powder, who is anxiously trying to jump onto my glasses and or headset, and there he is. So we're back, right? So Powder is here. Everyone says hi to Powder, right? He's a menace as always, so we are going to enjoy his lovely company. So, try and beat this one today. We'll get started here. So, yeah, we're on the last little enchilada here. So, we got 35 rides in the park. Probably can add a couple more. And I like to name some of these rides too. If you guys want to use your ride points, provided you're all watching the stream, we can get you all started here as well. Powder, I don't know what the heck you're doing, man. But, you're driving me nuts. But we got lots of coasters here, so we're doing quite well. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got here. Got some good money in here. Just a little fine checks and stuff. We can probably put some trees around here, get some fences going. And we can name some of these rides. If the rides somehow don't have names, that is fine. We can always get those names in elsewhere. But that being said, let's start from the very beginning, where we started our park. So we're right over here. And usually my problem is I always build more scenery at the very start, but I kind of leave it a little bit off at the end. So right now we're just going to make sure it's nice and clean. We have more than enough handymen, more than enough mechanics. I don't really have any security guards though, I should probably change that. We'll get 5. Won't bother giving them zones for now. Yeah, Magic Carp in the middle of nowhere, you can probably get some fences and stuff in there. Let's start right about here. Phone there as well. There we go. Get some benches here too, lower this place a little bit. Okay. Nothing crazy there. Powder, are you enjoying attacking my headset? You're such a little monkey. You're not supposed to be doing that. It's also way past your bedtime. I know. But you're like, but Dad... Ow. No biting my lips. Dickhead. Oh shit, my bad. Didn't do that. Eventually I do want to get back and build some more scenarios as well. I do want to play more of our Adrian's levels and go from there. Let's see here. We'll probably get a couple more rides in the stream today. I don't know how many, mind you, but we'll get a few. Okay. Trying to think what else we can add to this park. I think 50 rides actually might be a little unrealistic. We can probably get 40. The question is which one. And if I'm thinking correctly, we probably should get one more coaster at the very minimum. We got splash boats, we got log flume, we're rapids, dinghy slides. I think we have a dinghy slide. We do have a Danny slide, right? I'm pretty sure I built one. I did. It is over here. You probably need a transport ride. I feel like I should change it up a little bit now to suspended monorail. I mean, I do love this one. It's just the trains are so cool. But I might change it up and do a suspended one. Question is where I start is the thing. Because I'll probably want to build one here that goes to this corner of the park and then back. So, we'll start one here. Yeah, we're going to start here. How you doing, pal pal? Where would be a good place to put this? It's been a while since I built one of these. Suspended monorails, that is. Hey, pal pal? Could build one here. Park with the most confusing layout. Yeah. Get that quite a bit. Alright, so I have to go over there somewhere. It'll top out somewhere. I hope you're having fun ripping the shit out of my beard, pal pal. I had it in the first place. You know how hard this game is to play one-handed, pal? Not easy, I'll tell you that. How long's the station, mind you? But yeah, this game is not easy to play. It's 5 long? Okay. Mind you, it's not easy to play with only one hand. Ah, shucks. Well, now we have a problem. Ah. That looks hideous. There we go, crisis averted. Okay. I gotta say, my mechanics are not doing a good job right now. A lot of rides are not being fixed. How's my beard, pal? You enjoying punching it with your face? Sweet, we gotta hydrate. Thanks to my future wife. Excellent. Thank you very much, Star. Thanks for tuning in. I know things are pretty quiet this time of night, but I'm grateful for those people who can tune in when they can. But definitely, if I stream again, it should be definitely during the day. Things just got so busy. Question is, I don't know what I'm playing next, to be honest. I gotta figure that out. Yeah, we're busy in the next 10, 11 days. Right, Pow Pow? And now he's quiet. It is past Powder's bedtime, isn't it? You don't mind. I don't mind as long as you're nice and quiet. Airship theme suspended. Let's keep it simple. Let's go suspended. Oh boy, I need cash. Oh, that's a shame. I almost had $10,000. Yes, Powder, it is past your bedtime. And Dad needs to play this game with two hands. You do not make this easy. The things we do for the little animals we love. Right, Papa? Yeah. Well, these guys have a monorail now, so they should be happy with that. I'll have to move that sign now because we have an entranceway here. There we go. Where's the other one? It's over here. Join your sword. It's a cute little boy, aren't you, Pow Pow? I gotta figure out we're naming some of these rides. Don't we, Mr. Pow Pow? I got some more trees and stuff in here too. Best water rides in the country. I will take that. Thanks for that. One thing you never want about owning a bird, no matter how cute they sit in front of in your hand, they'll shit in your hand from time to time. Won't you? Oh, you're such a banana. Alright, let's name some of these rides, shall we? Alright, finishing touches. Main slide entrance is right here. Well, Star, if you got any rides you want to name, let me know. Let me see. 5.28 is not bad. Kind of want to add one of these. It might not match really, but I want to do it anyway. That's pretty decent for now. I think I should get our balloon installer here too. It sells water-themed balloons. Bathroom here as well. All right, time to name the slide. Alright, Splashdown slides looking good. A water coaster here as well. I got some Dodgems. Let's see here. Got a water coaster, it's not too exciting, but it gets the job done. Probably give it a few more trees. Boost the stats just a little bit here. Get off the microphone. See if we can make it an even 5. Don't do it. Don't do it, Pal. I think it's time for your bedtime. Come here. You're going to bird jail. Too much tacking the microphone. Alright, the demon has been put to bed. It's time to finish this up. I love the little guy, but I gotta tell you, he makes it hard to play if I only get to use one of my hands. Alright, now we're back to where we started. Go. I don't know if a roof will fit there. No. That's fine. get this one a name. There. Okay. Alright. That one's got a name. This log flume also does not have a name. I kind of want to give it a little splash of color there. Make it deep water. Blue. And let's go with sepia. No, let's look all that. Jason excited rating. We got perky. We got perky peaks over here. Java jerk. We have hell dive over here. 69 right there. A lot of other rides we got without names. Top spin. We got a space rain over here. Probably got some more benches over here as well. Java jerking it. Alright there, Star. You know, you got channel points. You can help me name some of these. If you want. Got lots of rides that you can't name. I am name? Really? That's what you want to call the next one? That's insane. The next coaster, I am name. That's literally what you want to call it? You want to call it I am name. Y'all got some crazy imaginations. I finally renewed enough times I gotta build again. Shucks. Spank the big ballers golf club. The Ferris wheel. Whoa. Normal riding. Oh, Java McJerkin just broke down. Wait. Can I name the Ferris wheel? Sure. What do you want me to name it? I call it Eye of the Affiliates. I can always change it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna name the golf cart track. Or go-kart track, not golf cart. Go-karts. That's all I'm pretty much doing this episode is just finishing touches. I mean, this park is not meant to be super amazing, but a collaborative experience. Guests are complaining about the amount of litter in your park. Consider hiring more handymen. I have 25 handymen. Chaos spin. For a Ferris wheel? Chaos spin. Alright, I'll call it Chaos spin. Alrighty, we got it. I mean, quite a few rides. It rains quite a bit here. That will be a bit of a doozy. You'll get lots of umbrella sales, though. But we are losing money. Again, we could probably make this like $25. Like, let's be real. Who's not going to spend money in this park? We have a haunted house that still has no name. Damn, I have like no cash. That's insane. I'm actually broke. That's a lot of debt right there. Holy shit. Whew. That's a lot of money I lose every month. Staff wages are insane. We gotta make like $3K a month. That's quite a bit of money that I lose. Well, good thing we have cheats enabled, so I can just add cash whenever I feel like it out of my infinite bank. Alright, for real, what do we call this haunted house? I'm gonna call it the Salty Shack. Again, I'm just thinking of just crazy names out of here. Totally wild. Java Jerk is broken down again. I mean, eventually reliability is gonna fucking shit the bed here, right? It's only a matter of time. The staff waves are absolutely killer in this park. If I save this as a new scenario, it's gonna be a lot of fun to mix around with. Our magic carpet, which doesn't even have a name yet. The premium rug. Classic merry-go-round. Let's see. Our monster truck, which also doesn't have a name. A bit shocking to say the least. Got some mine theme in here. You'll probably add some logs. Yeah, we should use some logs in here too. A little shack there. There we go. The motion simulator. Which is heading decently away. That's a big wall piece. Actually here. There we go. Hey, Burn Dog, thank you very much for the resub, my friend. Currently on a 3-1 streak. Thank you so much. Good to see you, my friend. Hope all things are well. I hope you got Sanchez, my friend, today. He's going to have a nice payout. Excellent. Well, he'll make at least 32 today, and hopefully you boosted him. All right. What else we got? Our observation tower. Good to see you, Burn Dog. Well, thank you for stopping by before you hit the sack. Thank you for being here, my friend. It's just our spiral slide. That's it. The somber music of the Gallopers makes me sad because we're almost done. Oh, they call this slide. Star, what do you think we should call this slide? I don't know if you're still around. What should we call this slide? What should we call this slide? What, you got some inappropriate name or what? Slinky slide. Alright, sounds good. Slinky slide dimension? Wait, what? What do you mean? I'm a little perplexed on your statement there. Oh, sweet sports. I don't know. Okay, you know, I'll go with Slinky slide. Alright, how many rides we got? 36. Okay, let's see if we can get 4 more. It's just a matter of putting them somewhere. It's time for some expansion. The only question is, what have I not put in this park yet? I don't think I have a pirate ship. I don't think I do. I have a swinging pirate ship. But I don't have a regular pirate ship. Okay. We'll get 4 more rides in here, and then we'll call it. Can't have actually never built a pirate ship that far. That's crazy. We have a fighting kite ride. We don't have a twist. I mean, a lot of these are just reskins, really. I don't have a crooked house yet. I don't have a helicopter or a car ride yet. I don't have a circus. There's lots I don't have. Go build a car ride. Roller coaster, you can probably get 1 more. That's ride 37. So we'll probably get 1 more coaster and 2 more. We'll probably get a car ride somewhere. I don't really feel like putting a maze in. Maybe a crooked house and a car ride, and that'll probably be it. Okay. Where are we gonna put this thing? That's the question. Yeah, all the good places are taken. Actually, no, I found a spot. Okay, we got our crooked house. So now we're like a bunch of trees, so it's a bit hidden over here. Some benches and stuff here too. This place doesn't have enough benches. We gotta change that. When you build parks like this too, I mean, you also want to leave a little bit of stuff for the people who actually play levels, because that way they have something to look forward to as well. Okay, and then we also have a car ride, which we haven't built yet. So build one somewhere around here. Go build one right here, actually. Park with the best gentle rides. That's not a bad award to get, all things considered. I mean, this ride's not exciting whatsoever, but you know what? It's there. And it's very modest and terrible value. But you know what? It's there. Guess they will learn to like the car ride. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, last but not least, we'll get one more coaster in here. There's lots to choose from. I mean, I could also just build 2 coasters, but do I have the space for that? That's the question. Because like I could build one I could build 2 coasters here. Yeah, I could. How much time I got? Yeah, I could probably build one over there. Okay. We'll build a Virginia reel. We'll build a vertical drop here too. I want to try and make use of the terrain. Oh, right, money. That should cover it. They don't have brakes on these, so I have to be careful. Alright, let's try and see how shitty this is. And I'll build a vertical drop coaster over here. Let's speed things up though and just see how shit it is. Wow, that's actually somewhat decent. Okay, we'll get some scenery in there too. Alright, last but not least, we'll get our... Oh, I almost want to build like a steel mouse here too. I'm like getting all these ideas now. I don't know. Well, vertical drop, we'll build one of those. Let's see. I'll get a photo section there. I want a large half loop though. They can't have a half loop down. Hey, cat, thanks for the lurk. Okay. I want to see just how batshit intense this is before I actually release it. It's probably going to be extremely intense. But I guess we'll find out eventually. Wow, that's actually... Okay, wow, I'm actually quite proud of that. Wicked. Okay, we got that goes through this one. Probably got one more in there. I think I was going to go for a wild mouse, I think. So, let's build one of these really quick. Like right in here. And we'll call it there. Alright, let's see how batshit intense this is. All things go well, we can finally add some scenery to it, make some pathways and stuff, concession stands, and we're Gucci. Wow, that's shocking too. Alright, let's open her up, I guess. I'm actually a little shocked it's going that well. I feel bad taking all these trees out, but we have a glorious destiny to behold. Oh. Alright, good. Now, it's a little bit of scenery here and there. Get some good old names. We can wrap this park up. Save a scenario. Make it known to the public. And we're good to go. I'm kind of actually pretty impressed. Not pretty impressed, sorry. I'm actually a bit happier with this one. It came out nicer than I thought, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, a lot of guests over here, though. Guess they're finding their way. Alright. shop, a stall or two, and we're golden. I'll put it over here. Okay. Got one more hat stall over here too. Some dark yellow hats, and we'll go from there. Thank you for the hydrate. We're almost done here. Oh, I'm caught so many games lately. Playing WoW lately, got back into Pokemon. It's been fun. It's been a good ride. Times are tough when you have so many games to play. It's crazy. I guess leave a little flap there, but that's not what I want, actually. That will do, though. Okay, 3 more coasters here. We got a whopping 42 rides. Just gotta name all the new ones, and we're good to go. What do they call this? Trash ride, but I don't know what I'll call it. Yeah, Wheels on Waves. What a bold name. Make the cars like icy blue. A pirate ship as well, which I put over here. Wavy Waves, is that what you want me to name the car ride? A lot of broken benches. Man, guess must hate this. I don't have points. Yes. Okay, fine. I'll call it that. I hope this park leaves a decent challenge for people. I mean, if not, it's fine. It's probably going to be trivial. Oh god, sorry about that. Alright, fine. Wavy Weaves. You don't have points. That's insane. Okay, then we have this big-ass coaster thing over here. Make a big sign over here. There we go, Coaster Island awaits. 606. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna finish off naming these, and that'll be it, guys. It's been good. It's been a lot of fun. All right. All right. Well, I think that's all she wrote, guys. I mean, nice little fun stream. I know again it was quieter in the evening because I should have streamed this morning, but that's the end of the affiliate part there. I mean, again, there's lots we could also build up to it, but again, I want to leave that for the people who also want to play a scenario as well. I just got to save the level and set it to an objective here, so I got to make sure all the things are finalized. But it's looking good. I mean, Park Valley is not bad. It could definitely improve, but we have all this open water as well. I mean, this gives lots of room for guests to build water rides. There's an open island over here, which people can use. The big challenge is going to be if people play this ride, or this level. It's one they want to get tickets, which I guess they can do the good old, exploit where they kick everyone out and bring them back in. Because the soft guest cap, of course, right? And the ride generation, or the guest generation, goes up too. So it becomes quite considerable. And that's probably how you're going to make your money. But the staff leads would be insane. I mean, I purposely wanted to leave the handyman mechanics unzoned, because that will leave it up to the players to play. But also, players might have to figure out when they play it's like, hey, is it worth spending $3K a month on our staff? It might be. It depends. I mean, a lot of things going wrong and everything. Guests getting lost and such. But there's lots to look forward to here, right? And eventually, too, right, when... because I do want to make a video someday on how to make a level. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say I'm like a paragon or expert by any means. I mean, you get guys like Marcel and Dirk Link, those guys, they know way more than I do, but I'm just making a soft little guide because, again, I think I know how to build a decent scenario. There's some things to consider, but I wanted to build this level with that in mind. Like, I wanted to have some fun challenges and stuff, but when we set an objective for this park, right, we also want to triple its ability, or double, triple, quadruple, whatever. But we want to make this park expand quite a bit, and it's just a decent baseline to start off with. But ultimately, like I said, it's meant to be a collaborative effort. We got lots of good names in here. I think everything's named. Yeah, everything's named here. I mean, of course, not all these names are exactly PG, but that's fine. But when we get this in here, right, we're going to have a lot of that in mind. So what we're going to do right now is save the level, and we'll convert it into a scenario. Right? So, ultimately, though, before we do that, of course, I mean, when you make a level like this, you can have lots of presentable problems like broken benches, stuff like that. And I want to make sure before we do this, I just want to make sure there's enough benches and stuff everywhere. Like, I think there is. But I do want to have some areas that don't have benches or stuff like that, because that will give people, the option to add those in, because they think their guests will need them and their park will need it. Of course, I could litter every single part of this park with benches and stuff, but some parts I can leave exposed for the players to do so themselves. But that being said, though, that's good. So what we'll do right now, I think most benches aren't damaged. I think they're actually pretty civil in this park. I think they actually are. Oh, I see some broken benches. So. There's a lot of broken ones there. So what we'll do is we'll save it as this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set our money to 10,000. And we're gonna pause. Okay. So then after that, once you set it to 10,000. Yeah, there's all the guest parameters. You don't worry about that. We go here. We get forest park rating. We can change goal to have fun. We can even change the weather. Really, we can. So we can fix vandalism. So what that means is, well, all the benches get restored. So for example, if you watch right here, you'll watch as soon as I press fix vandalism, all the benches are restored. Right. So again, if you want to make a park like that, like it just starts off with everything fixed right away. There's that. They don't have. If I press it again, yeah, it doesn't unfix it. So they don't have I don't think they have a button to break everything. Unfortunately, they don't. I'm kind of a little shocked about that, but yeah, they don't have one for that yet. But you can remove litter as well. I'll keep litter for now. But vandalism's been fixed, and of course, you can fix all rides, renew your rides, reset crash status, all that stuff. Which means that what crash status implies is when a ride has a crash on it, a lot of guests stay away from it. If you reset it, that means the guests are like, okay, it's fine, we'll go back. So guests won't complain that's unsafe, right? And there's all that stuff too. But again, we'll get into that later. Like I said, I'll make a video at some point. I have to write like a whole script for that because there's a lot we can discuss, making levels and stuff. And again, though, I might just be like preaching to the choir because this game's been out for like over 20 years. Like I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh, I know how to make this one. But we do have some people who have also looked into wanting to build their own levels and stuff like that from time to time on my channel. And so I just want to give a little guide to you guys. So we've got lots of levels to look forward to. So we'll save it as that for now, and we will save the game there. But that being said, though, that is the entire affiliate park. That's it. We built this together, all of us, right? I named most of the rides. Like I said, I stream at pretty inopportune times here. I didn't make a bunch of rides here myself, but a lot of you spend your channel points, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of you for being here. You've all made this park a success. This is our third park we have built together now. The first one was a Twitch park I built way long ago, 20 followers, not even close to being an affiliate. The second one was Spooks and Scares, which I would say was the best collaborative project I've had with you guys. And then there's this one here, which, again, was very fun as well. I just unfortunately streamed at some of the worst times, so I didn't get a lot of people on here. But at the times I did, we had a lot of you there, so I was very grateful for all that. So, but yeah, life's just getting a bit busy right now. I've got a lot of things going on in personal life. Nothing bad, though. Lots of good things. But we'll get more into that later as we go. But anyways, that's the Twitch park there. So I guess just the finishing touches now are to go to the main screen, convert it into a level, and go from there. But that being said, everyone, thank you so much for being a part of this. We're going to do the finishing touches, and we'll call it there. I just wanted to save it unpause because I think if you convert it while it's paused, it starts pause. I don't want to do that. So now, of course, we're going to go here, convert save games to scenario. I just want to check this really quick, make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, next Twitch park. So we'll call it Mix Affiliate Retreat, right? Okay. So now we'll go here. Okay, there we go. So, number of guests at a given date. Last time I checked, we had like 2,700 guests in this park. So, we'll double it. Right? We'll go, just like the Spooks and Scares, we'll make it 6,000. Right? You could probably give them 5 years. Right? Let's call it Mix Affiliate Retreat. Make sure I'm spelling that right. We're good. Okay. Then, of course, we go here. I think I set the money to 30K, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, worst case scenario, I just go in, play the level, set all that stuff, and then we're good. But yeah, I think we're Gucci there. And we'll check it really quick to make sure. But yeah, next affiliate retreat, you know, we'll just change the description here, you know. I know this again, it's like way overdue too, all that stuff. So, you know, I'll just write a description here. You know, try your hand at improving. And like I said, we can play this level 2, load it up, change all the options around, save it, go from there and replace it. It's not that hard either. So, yeah, we'll go there, save scenario. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to save landscape as a new file. There we go. Save scenario. Hold on here, so I want to make sure I do that right. There we go. So now we go in here, all the way to Real Parks, and it's right here, next to affiliate retreat. And of course, it's freaking wet as hell out. But now you go here, right? And of course, we have the RCT thing. We can check the scenario options, stuff like that, right? And the options are, yeah, max loan size 50K. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So, yeah, we're good. And again, once we'll talk about this someday, right? But there's the park. There it is. You can delete. I don't think I had restoration orders on any of my older parks, right? But there you go. But again, there's lots you can do, right? I mean, I do want to make a video someday on all this. It'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really long video. But yeah, there's just lots you can do. So, but anyways, that's the affiliate retreat, everybody. Thank you for being part of it. We'll put this series on our YouTube channel, and you guys can all watch it from there if you guys are interested. But yeah, love you guys all very much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Another note, I think I slightly fixed my audio issue slightly. I think when it's plugged into my TV, it doesn't have a good refresh rate, so it glitches. But the output's also bad too. If I go into here, it's great. If I use a regular headset, it sucks. But that being said though, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the stream as always. Love you all very much. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you in the next one. So, have a good rest of your day, and we'll stick around and see what's next in the next stream. Have a good rest of your day.